Hello, everyone. Today I would like to tell you a little bit about a friend of mine who wants to start with gratitude but experiences some difficulties in starting. She doesn't know where to start, how to maintain, and so on. So, I haven't advised her yet what to do. She didn't ask for my advice. I'm thinking there must be some other people out there who, like her, have difficulties in starting and um, knowing how to put in place a gratitude practice. So, first of all, I'm thinking about explaining why the gratitude practice is important and why the gratitude feeling is important. What do they do um, for you? And first of all, when we express positive feelings, such as gratitude and contentment and happiness and joy, and we experience a sense of a relaxation. So if we are stressed but we think about something positive, some positive things that we can be grateful for, then our stress decreases. We obviously can always find something positive to be happy about, to be grateful and thankful about, and appreciate the life that we're living, regardless if we are in the ideal position that we dream of being or not. So, one, as I said, one major benefit of the gratitude practice is the relaxation, anti-stress, getting a feeling of well-being, of contentment with life, and being more happy and more joyful. A second benefit would be the shift in the mindset that happens from being maybe not as content or as happy, and shifting towards the contentment, happiness, and gratitude. So this shift can seem very subtle and very a small step, but it really is a big shift. So, for example, for the people who study or have studies or know anything about psychology, or if you don't, I can tell you that from childhood we are raised up by environments and people um, who, although they want our best, they might teach us to have less appropriate or less successful mindsets. These are called in psychology for fixed mindsets. These are patterns of thinking where people see themselves as being victims, as being trapped into survival mode and being unable to change or shift behaviors or lifestyles or to continue learning and develop. By contrast, when you have growth mindset, you are able to do all of this and to challenge situations and face challenges in much better way. So, by being grateful, why is it shifting the mindset? Yes, because instead of focusing on the lack, on the things that you don't have, and having to think of yourself, okay, I don't have this, I don't have that, I'm lacking this, I'm lacking that, I have no talents, no money, no nothing. From this point, it is much more difficult to create a different lifestyle. Whether you shift your mindset and start with gratitude, and to shift instead of the lack, you will shift your focus on what you have. What you have. And little by little, you start finding out that you actually have lots of things to be grateful for. And not only things, but you have lots of qualities, you have lots of heals, experiences, talents, you have lots of ideas and feelings and an abundance of opportunities, and you are not alone. You live together with other people in nature, with other beings, and so on. So from this more open mindset, if you start creating, you cannot utilize and materialize your opportunities in a much better place, in a much better way. And finally, a third benefit of the gratitude practice and the gratitude mindset is that it creates goodwill with other people. Obviously, it's much easier to create goodwill and good relationships with other people if you are appreciative of the little things that go around, for the little gestures people make, for the little time they give you. And always, if you express your gratitude and contentment in relationships with people, they would like you better. It will be, they will probably even mirror you, and would start feeling more appreciation, more gratitude around you, and will be able to express those towards you as well. So these were the three benefits of gratitude. Now I would like to give you 5 prompts. They're just some ideas. They don't have to be the prompts that you'll have to use to start your gratitude practice. Please just be aware that as any practice, or you have to do it on a regular basis, on a daily basis, because all your behaviors lead to habits. If you do them on a regular basis, they will become habits. And habits build personalities, so little by little you will change. But this takes a little bit of effort. It says that a habit can be challenged in about 21 days, and then it can take up to maybe 30, 60, but 90 days, depending on the type of habit and how deep rooted it is. So now that you know why it is good and useful to have a gratitude practice, I'll give you some prompts. How can you start? Say that you want to start just because you don't have time, so you have to start as being as short as possible. Maybe you have only a couple of minutes that you can dedicate, and maybe you are not prepared to go into a very long practices and so on. By the way, the gratitude practice is best to be done in the morning. The first thing when you wake up, you can think something positive when you open your eyes, or you just become aware that you woke up. You can just pick your first gratitude thought and think, I'm thankful that I woke up. And another point when you can do this gratitude practice is, for example, in the morning when you drink your coffee, just pick up a pen and paper and write down 5 things that you are grateful for. So you can start with the fact that you are grateful, for example, for your physical body, that your physical body still supports you, it carries you around, that it listens to your commands. Your hands and fingers and legs, they do however you want them to do, and you recover every night from your tiredness that you accumulate during the day. You repair yourself even if you don't eat entirely a healthy diet, and you maybe are not always kind towards your body. Your body takes most of your daily life and does the best out of everything that you give it, out of all the food that you eat, and tries to feed itself and to keep you as healthy as possible. So, for all this hard work that it does on a daily basis, more or less with no failure, I think your physical body deserves a big, big thank you. Now, prompt number 2. So, prompt number 1 was the physical body. The prompt number 2 will be your mind. Be grateful for your mind. The mind is absolutely critical for your existence. Without a mind, what would your body be? Would you even be aware that you exist? Your mind serves you on a daily basis as your body does, and it makes sure that your body has a direction, that you can communicate with the others around you, that you do so many things, so many decisions that you have to take on a daily basis. And your mind is, as your body is subject to many stressors that come from your work, maybe your family, your boss, or even from the television. So be grateful to your mind, to your intelligence, that it helped you so long in life, through school, through different kind of situations. Without the mind, as I said, there is no personality and there is no self. And for that, you always have to be grateful to your mind. Prompt number 3. Be grateful for the peace around you. We take the peace around us for granted, but people from war zones, people who experienced conflicts, they know that peace is not taken for granted. You would have no life if there wasn't peace in the city or the country where you live. It is only because there is peace that we can go about our daily lives. We can go to work, we can go to the grocery stores, we can go to the movies, we can meet our friends or family. We can indulge in all kinds of things that we do nowadays, and we have hopefully peaceful relationships with our neighbors and with our colleagues at work. Hopefully we live in good relationships with everyone, so we can have conversations, we can cooperate and collaborate in today's global economy, collaboration and cooperation are very important, even with people who you don't know across the globe, or people who don't speak your language. So yes, be grateful for the peace around you. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4 is gratefulness for the ancestors and everything that they did. I know sometimes it's difficult to appreciate or to think about the older generations, and we think that we are the most modern kind of people, and that it's only up to us that the society develops and progresses and so on and so forth. But if you just think back in time from starting with your parents, you have to be grateful for the fact that actually most of you comes from your parents. At conception, your mother and your father donated one cell each in order for you to be born. And although we used to joke, well, parents aren't in this case very generous, aren't they? If each gives only one single cell and not anything else to the baby. Well, this is just enough for a baby to be conceived, and the baby then will start growing. The cells will start multiplying. Actually, the parents donated all the things, all the genetic material that will determine your personality, your traits, your physical body, and so on. So they gave you the blueprint, and later on they will give you even the food that will, and even all the ideas, and they will try and teach you from the experience everything that they know about life. And they will keep you safe, they will keep you dry, they will keep you warm, and they will be there for you maybe till the end of their lives. So be grateful for them, be grateful even for their parents, because you wouldn't be here without them. And be grateful to the ancestors of your grandparents, and going back and back and back, but also be grateful to everyone else's ancestors. Obviously, all the buildings in most of the cities, the old buildings have been built long time ago by some strangers. Most of the roads have been built long time ago by the grandparents of some stranger. Science and all the discoveries, they have been made by long time ago by the ancestors of our ancestors, and so on, so forth. Ancestors have paved the way for you and me, so today we are here and we can be and live in these times where we have technology and so on, but everything has started long time ago. We wouldn't be here without them. And 5, be grateful for the people around you. You, as in prompt number 4, you cannot live alone. You wouldn't resist even a single day. If there was no other person on earth, you would die. So because we live in a society where everyone is connected to everyone nowadays, we have to be grateful for all the strangers without whom we cannot exist. The strangers who do deliveries at the grocery stores, the cashiers, the people who work at the electricity um, generator, the people who make sure that the garbage is taken to the big garbage place, the people who make sure that we have hot water and heating, the people who clean the streets, the doctors who have to study, I don't know, 6 years and then 4 more years on top of that. So 10 years just spent on studying, and the researchers and so many people. We wouldn't be able to survive without all these people around us. So now that I gave you the 5 prompts to your gratitude practice, and already told you it is always better to start early in the morning, just especially if you have the weekend mornings free. So we probably are more relaxed at the weekends in the morning. You can have your coffee, just sit down, start with just these 5 prompts and write at least one sentence under each prompt. Something that's from what I said or from your own imagination and experience, something that you can write down for each of the prompts. And if you need more help, I will make some gratitude templates and I'll post a link down below. You can go and download them. I'll try to make them available to you. I'll see what platform I'm going to use. There will be as cheap as an ice cream. If you can afford an ice cream, probably you can afford your gratitude practice as well. And then as you sit down with a blank page of paper in front of you, you can do it digitally or on paper, it's up to you. Then you can start doing it on a daily basis. It's okay if you miss one day or two, especially at the beginning when you're starting new. And sorry, and you are not in the habit of the gratitude routine. But hopefully, little by little, you may start with a 30-day gratitude practice, increase it to 60 days, and to reach to at least 90 days, which is a 3 months period after which a habit should have formed. You might be a bit better at writing. You might, especially the people who like writing, you will find it that after a couple of days or weeks, you will start coming up with your own prompts, and you don't have to take my prompts. You will find your own things from your little experiences during the day before. You can go through and try to remember, okay, what happened yesterday, and can I find things that can go onto these 5 prompt headings and that I can be grateful for and that I can write down. For example, under the physical body, you can say, oh yes, yesterday I walked for a half an hour, or I took the stairs instead of taking the lift. I'm so grateful to my physical body for being able to do that, and for the feeling that I felt in my body, the felt that I'm capable of doing this, that I am able, and I really maybe even enjoy it. So this is all from me from now. If you have any comments or any questions regarding to your gratitude practice, please let me know. But for now, thank you for your attention and see you later. Bye bye.